Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Welcome to Wired and Witty's podcast.
Welcome to another one of our podcast episodes on Wired
and Witty
and everything else.
Woo!
It is right before Christmas.
It is.
And I'm ready for it to be over. I mean, I'm definitely excited to do some things with my family, but man, I don't know, the pressure was on with Christmas this year because there was a couple people on my list I was struggling as fuck, and I had to get creative with it. I hope everybody likes what I got them. I mean, that's just a small part of Christmas in my opinion. I'm more looking forward to spending some time with the family and doing stupid shit. Like later on today, me and my brother are getting together and going to watch some Christmas movies. Got The Night Before on Blu-ray this week, and
nice,
fucking hilarious. I love that movie. And I know a lot of people might think it's stupid, but
no,
I'm gonna probably watch Home Alone and a couple others. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. But
yeah, I'm
looking more forward to that sort of shit, and hopefully people, like I said, like what I got them. But yeah, how about you? You ready for Christmas?
Sure. I mean, I made a thing this year since I got fired from my job that I wasn't gonna I'm gonna buy anyone gifts except for you and my mom. So
okay,
it's turned out very well. I've been successful in that.
Nice.
And you know what? I have a lot of money left over to take me into next year. So
that's good. My list grew this year, which kind of sucks, but not that I mind. I usually find ways around it, and it's fun trying to figure things out. Because I'm not the kind of guy that likes to go get gift cards. I like putting a thought into my shit. Sometimes that's really difficult with some people, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. Do you have like a really memorable Christmas gift, like of your younger youth or even recent years? Like, so I was like, oh man, this is really cool.
My PlayStation 1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I had that kind of same thing when I was younger. I got an N64, and that shit was awesome. So, yeah. Okay, cool. So one thing I'd like to talk about today, it's going to sound weird, but that's pooping on rainbows. You know, it's not a good idea to poop on people's rainbows, you know, like piss on their parade. And I kind of did that last week on the podcast in a way. I don't think I necessarily took a giant diarrhea dump over PewDiePie's rainbow per se, but I definitely farted in its general direction.
Yeah.
Which I didn't mean to come off rude or condescending. The point of my conversation was he just doesn't entertain me. Mm-hmm. But obviously he found something that works for him, and that's great. And I'm sure he's actually a really nice and cool guy because he's friends with a lot of people. He's not like the Justin Bieber of YouTube or anything like that.
Not.
And there I go pooping on Justin Bieber's rainbow.
I mean, we don't care about Justin.
But I didn't mean. My point of that though is I didn't mean to come off mean or bully-like or try to put somebody else down in order to bolster myself to make myself look better. That wasn't the point of what I was trying to say last week. So I figured I want to clear that air and just kind of go. I don't have any like beef with people. Obviously, we're tiny. We don't have any beef with them.
But
I
don't
want
to
seem like that. But yeah, I respect him as a content creator. I really do. And I just didn't want to seem mean like these guys are just gonna shit talk all day about and put people down. And that wasn't my objective. Like my comments weren't the objective wasn't an insult. And it's not like anybody comments or lash out. This is just something that I thought I should bring up and just kind of clear the air already, because I don't want to give us like kind of a bad reputation when we're even just getting started as being like bullies. We're gonna shit talk with the best of them, but we're not here to like put people down directly.
No.
So anyways, like if anybody's watching or even cares, like I actually truly am sorry, like for anybody who is a fan of PewDiePie that may not like those comments, or even PewDiePie himself. Like he'll ever watch this, but
I mean, I used to think PewDiePie was horrible. I recently started watching his channel. It's a lot different from, PewDiePie from like back in the day.
It's kind of changed.
Yeah. So one day you'll give it a shot.
Maybe that's the thing, because I know like as we do this, I notice like we just kind of get a little more natural, a little more change. And just my biggest thing is he always seemed to like overreact. So maybe if I go back and watch his stuff, maybe he's not so much like that.
There's still some of that, but now it's like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like I don't know what's happened, but it's kind of like he has an air of fuck it.
That's cool. Which I mean, he's definitely allowed to have at this point. But the main reason why I want to bring that, because I didn't want to come off hypocritical at all with the whole PewDiePie comments that were made last week, is I did unsubscribe to a couple YouTubers this week. They primarily reside on the motovlogger community, so I know
they have nothing to do with us.
With this channel, we're more on the gaming side of things, and it takes a lot for me to go through and want to click the unsubscribe button, because I'll still stay subscribed to you, even if I'm not really watching your content. But it takes a special something to kind of piss me off, or at least just get really under my skin to where it's like, you know what, I'm gonna unsubscribe to you. And I want to talk about why I unsubscribe to these two people. And my objective is not like you should go unsubscribe. That's not my point. If you care about either of these people or whatever, and that's fine. Like, I don't want anybody to go unsubscribe, because I think like we can kind of take something from this, like as our channel itself, is we shouldn't be like this to try to get views and subscribers. It's not cool. So let me go into great detail. So excuse me. All right, to get started, the first one I subscribe to, his name is Yami Noob. Yeah, I know, kind of a weird name, but the reason why I started watching his channel, he actually has the same bike as I do.
Oh.
And he did like a little review on it. He really liked it, and he's done all sorts of other things with that bike. He actually recently crashed it, which sucks, but that's one thing that drew me in. He's like, oh shit, he has the same bike as I do, and he seemed actually like really friendly. His videos are pretty well done as well. But then, of course, like recently, like everybody's talking about. We've even talked about the whole YouTube algorithm thing got all fucked up, right?
Oh yeah.
And he used this as an opportunity to stab at other motovloggers. Like one that's really big is Jake the Garden Snake.
Oh, cool, yeah.
He's actually a really nice guy too. I hope to meet him one day. He basically kind of made a video saying that how he needs this income to support his family, because he's got a kid and all that.
Yeah.
And it sucks that this algorithm's kind of dipping into that, where he may not be able to do YouTube videos for much longer, or at least not as many.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's really impacting him that bad. And that sucks. It's unfortunate. And then Yami kind of made a response video, kind of directly, but also indirectly stabbing at this guy, saying that basically if you just rely on YouTube as your sole income, you're stupid. And
but he doesn't.
Well, he says like, oh well, I make ebooks and I make
dogs.
Other, I'm also a realtor.
Yeah,
Hold on. Close the door. Hold on. All right. Anyways, he then started bolstering like other things I do to make income, and YouTube's just kind of his play money or fun money.
Excuse me, fuck this guy.
Even then, that still didn't make me unsubscribe to him. And what happened was somebody kind of commented back, was like, this guy just kind of needs to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because you got to think, like, okay, so to give you a perspective, Yami News has about 80,000 subscribers, which is good. It's very impressive. Huh. The others he's talking about have nearly 1 million.
Oh, really?
So he's taking jabs at people that, been doing it longer and are at least better. More successful at it. and then what happened is they just started making videos back and forth, just kind of stabbing each other, which I hate fucking drama, first off. And then he makes this fucking this Twitter post that says, when you open your phone after meeting with a client, notice that vloggers with over 500,000 subscribers won't stop talking about you. Time to make another video, hashtag you played yourself. And then he followed it up with like, this kind of cut off. He says, following the Donald Trump motto and getting ahead or some shit like that, basically.
What?
Then that's what made me unsubscribe. Not so much that...
Not so much that he said Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
It's
it was just that I'm going to be a dick and win.
Yeah.
And it was funny because they had like a recent live stream with this guy to try to squash the beef. And they kind of did. I still went through and unsubscribed to him because I don't like people that directly take jabs at other people. There's no need for that. And... even if, let's say, somebody is struggling because of these YouTube things, you don't use it as an opportunity to put them down to make yourself better.
Yeah, feel better, yeah.
And it's funny because he's lost about 10,000 subscribers since this. So, Not to say again, don't go unsubscribe to this guy. That's not my point.
Well, I mean, I don't know if anyone who listens to us, does motovlogging.
I mean, would you listen to motovlogs? But I don't. I'm just trying to also point out that I don't want. We're not gonna be like that either. We're not gonna go around and slash other freaking YouTubers' tires just so we can get ahead and put them down. And it was very off-putting, and it was very disrespectful. And the fucked up thing is him and Jake, this garden snake, like used to hang out a lot and go on rides together. And it'd be like me, like, oh, Witty sucks dick. You shouldn't listen to her fucking videos. You shouldn't watch her videos. Blah blah blah. Like, I wouldn't do that to you, you know, like that, or anybody for that matter. That's fucked up. So, but that was one. The other one, which is going to surprise you, and again, I'm not telling you to go unsubscribe or anybody go unsubscribe. And even though I'm unsubscribed, it's not like I'm never going to watch their videos. That's not, you know, they may earn my subscription back later. Is Snowcat. I actually unsubscribed to Snowcat. The reason being is because I've watched a lot of his videos, and in the past, he's made little like tiny jabs at the gamer community, like, oh, maybe I should just go make gamer videos because those get views, and you know, and kind of, you know, oh, this. You know, and bolstering himself, like, basically, and he also said something to the fact of, like, you know, gaming videos are just so easy to make. You know, the motorcycle videos take time, and I get it. I've done it before.
It's not easy. You want to come to the other side?
Like, and I'm still like a noob at both of these things. No, by no stretch am I a pro, but I've done both, and you're absolutely right that motovlogging is definitely way more tough and challenging to do. But he's said it in such a way that was like, fuck gamers. Fuck their YouTube channels. It's fucking stupid. I don't know why you'd watch that sort of shit.
Someone's got a case of the Jellios.
Right, and I can't stand that, you know? And it's one of those things is like, I unsubscribe to him. Not to say I'm never going to watch his shit again.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't stand people like that, you know, I got somebody I work with that occasionally was like, yeah, and then what's he going to do, play Pokemon Go? And meanwhile, he's like playing Clash of Clans on his phone.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Like, you're no better, dude. Like,
the fact it's work.
Stop trying to put somebody else down to make yourself feel better, you know, and or look cooler or better. That's not how I roll, and I'm not going to go around supporting other people that's going to roll like that. So that's the whole point, is just don't poop on other people's rainbows, and especially it's Christmas time, so that's definitely extra not cool.
No.
So, anyways, what else? That's all I got for my rant. I'm sorry, that took that took a few minutes.
No, that's fine.
But yeah, that was just something that
I thought it was going to be longer.
Yeah, I thought you'd probably have a little more to chime in on that. But I just can't. I don't know. I just can't stand people that think they're cooler than others just because they ride motorcycles. Like, I ride motorcycles, dude, and I'll go play board games with the nerds as well. Like, you know, like, I don't care. I don't know. Like,
I'll go play board games with the nerds.
There's no reason to discriminate. You know. Well, yeah, I'm also a fucking nerd. I don't care, you know, so yeah, But I'm just saying, like, I'll go ride with the boys, and I'll go hang out with I guess people society deems lesser cool kids. My other squad, yeah,
lesser cool kids.
Well, the people look down at nerds, which is stupid. But that's actually a good point, though. Is nerds now are like way fucking cooler. So nerd culture is way fucking cooler now, which is awesome.
We have our own rap now.
Yeah,
you know that?
No,
we have our own genre of rap.
That's fucking awesome. I'll need to listen to.
That's what Donald Glover does.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I like that guy.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
You help him out.
So what happened to you this week? You said something like you were having some problems with Spotify.
Fucking okay.
What's going on? Well, first off, I like Spotify. From what I've used it for. But what's going on with you?
All right, let me preface this by saying that I too like Spotify. I myself am an iPhone user. I subscribe to Apple Music, but I like Spotify because I can share music with all of my friends that use Android, because not everyone in my squad is an Apple user. Actually, it would be you and Ashley, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, not that I have anything against Apple iPhones. I don't spend a lot of money on my
you don't.
Phone
you don't spend a lot of money.
I'm a cheap bastard.
Yeah. No, it's fine. So, but. I was making, so we're doing the Firewatch playthrough, right? Mm-hmm. And so I came up with the idea to make a playlist that goes along with the game, and because every episode that we put out is named after a song. So,
cool.
Yeah, every time we release an episode, the song that the episode's named after goes up on this Firewatch playlist, and you can listen to it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's all I was trying to do. And the Spotify account that I had was mine. It was my Spotify account.
Mm-hmm.
And I had made one for Wired and Witty.
Okay.
And with a separate email, okay? Separate. I want to preface that.
So we have two emails.
Yeah.
Okay.
Completely separate from my personal account.
Okay.
Somehow, the software did an update, and they got linked. Yeah.
Oh,
and this was like a month ago.
Oops.
And I was like, a month ago, I had tackled this beast. I had disassociated the accounts, and I thought, okay, well, I'll usually with these things, you have to wait like 24 hours before like you see the effects of it. No, I waited a month, and still, when I would sign into Spotify with our account, with Wired and Witty, it would say Wired and Witty, and then when I would create a playlist, it would say created by Sasha Thompson, and be linked to my Facebook.
Oh no!
Even though it said that it wasn't. So finally, at 3:00 in the morning, I decided that I was going to do something about it, and I contacted Spotify support.
Okay, this is getting good.
Spotify support then proceeds to take me through almost everything that I've already done, and when I messaged them, I laid out, this is what I've done. This is what this is what is happening. How do I fix this? And they proceeded to do the whole, hello, thank you. Thank you for being a customer.
Did you call them or chat to them? Chatted.
I chat. Like,
Okay.
they have no call. They email. And it's from these people. It's like, your customer support, Jamie. I know your name's not fucking Jamie.
Yeah, all right, gotcha.
Like, I know your name's not
Code
Sarah.
name Jamie.
I know your name because I speak to someone different every time. Like, so I'm sending emails and they're replying back to me, like, "Well, have you done this and have you done that?" And then like got to the point. Now,
did you read the original email I sent you?
Like I'm easily annoyed. I'll give it that, but I can take a lot. Like,
from somebody who's come from tech support, one of the questions that we do typically ask is kind of like the what have you done already? And if you already sent that in the initial response, that should have been reviewed before even beginning to talk to you.
Yeah.
In my opinion. I mean, it's okay. Like, a lot of it all also depends on the policy the company is written on, because I've worked for, like I said, a few different companies, and some are like, regardless of what they say they've done, do it again to make sure, because yeah, sure, sometimes they do it, but they didn't quite do it right, or it just happens to miraculously work. I kind of get that point, too. So I don't know which constraint they're under, but I can definitely understand it, especially somebody a lot more technically knowledgeable like you and I. When we list out what we've done, let's just move on and go to the next ballpark or step, yeah.
Because I think it was, like, obvious. I mean, to me, it was obvious that I knew what was happening, and I told them that I disconnected it a month ago, and that today I had reset the cache, and I had deleted these support SSO files that were also connected to the account, which were also connected to the PSN.
That's hard. That's hardcore troubleshooting. Actually, that's really good.
So I did that.
Okay.
And they proceeded to tell me that, you need to wait 24 hours because we saw that, you just disconnected your Facebook account today. And I was like, no. That was done a month ago. The activity that you're seeing today is from deleting the SSO files. And they proceeded to, like, take me through this, like, tell me to do this and tell me to do that. And I'll be like, I already done this. Sent them a screenshot of what I was saying where it said Wired and Witty and then my name.
And then they come back. And do this bullshit.
Okay.
Where they tell me, we just see it disconnected today. So, you need to wait 24 hours. And then...
In other words, I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I messaged them back. And I was, like, livid at this point. I messaged them back, and I was like, it's been disconnected for a month. The activity you see is from me revoking access from the app section for the support.spotify SSO. But I'll wait the 24 hours. We'll play that game. I won't be shocked if this does nothing, so expect to hear from me very soon. I too work tech support and am very familiar with the wait 24 hours advice. 100% of the time, it only works 1% of the time. So we'll see. Also, and then they had the nerve, right? After telling me to wait for 24 hours, they had the nerve to be like, "Oh, did you want us to delete your account?" And I'm like, never fucking like. I was like, "Oh, so there's no mention on my part that I wanted my account deleted. So take that deflection somewhere else, and kindly do not delete that account. This tit for tat has been entertaining, so thank you at least for the experience." Right, so I wait the fucking 24 hours.
And nothing happens.
And nothing happens. Nothing changes. Nothing changes.
And here's the thing, too, about Sash, for those who like watch this shit. I bet you Sash could do that job better than they can. Not to poop on their rainbow, but
No.
Sasha knows what the fuck she's doing. So this sounds like something that needs to get to like an engineering fucking ticket or something along those lines.
It does. It does.
Or at least like a
literally-
senior department, some higher tier troubleshooting guru. Anyways, so you wait the 24 hours.
Yeah, and then they send them an
24 hours
email
later.
explaining, "Hey, guess what? Motherfuckers, it didn't work. What do you got now?"
Did you say motherfuckers?
No.
Oh, okay, that would have been funny.
No, I just sent them like a really long, sassy email. That's basically stated, "What now?" And then, like, I listed out again what I had done, and then here,
Oh boy.
you know what they fucking,
Oh,
say
no.
to me? Do you know what they fucking say to me?
What?
"We show that the account was just disconnected from Facebook yesterday. Please allow 24 to 48 hours for the changes to take effect."
Oh god.
Guy, I fucking lost my ever-loving mind. I was like, you know what? Forget it. You know? I literally was like, you know what? Forget it. Fuck it. Because, and I just went through this entire rant. I don't remember what I said, but I remember saying, I got an iPhone for a reason, and I'm perfectly happy paying Apple to handle my business now, because this is fucking ridiculous. You tell me it's going to be 24 hours, now it's 48. The next 48 hours, you're going to tell me it's going to be a fucking month. I'm fucking done with you.
Oh damn.
And
Triggered.
then they kindly emailed me back. And do you know what?
Okay.
What they said?
Well,
Which
we're
I was
sorry.
surprised.
Good luck elsewhere.
No,
Okay.
actually. Hold on, let me find it. Oh god, because I've shouted at them. I have to go through all these emails because I've shouted at them so much. Oh god. Okay. Hello. Thank you for getting back to us. We can confirm that on our end we can't see your Spotify account linked with the username Wired and Witty. Oh, really? And it is no longer linked to Facebook. Oh, really? You see that now? You see that Wired and Witty is not connected to my Facebook. Now you see it. After I've cursed you out. We understand your frustration. So to make things simple, we suggest you create a new account to which you can transfer everything from your old accounts. We can make your address free to use creating a new account once we've done this. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Do it. Because, I don't have anything on Wired and Witty. It's a brand new account. I don't even, just fucking do it. Delete everything, restart everything so I can use this account.
Okay. And then I have a feeling this isn't the end of the story.
And then I get an email back
Okay.
that says, "Hello there.
Hi.
Thank you for getting back to us.
Mm-hmm.
We're sorry to hear that you're still seeing your Facebook details. We've checked and can confirm that Facebook profile has been removed from your account only yesterday. It may actually take 24 to 48 hours.
And here's the sad part. It's probably not their fault. It's probably something some tech guru wrote
Yeah.
that may or may not work, but it's something that they're just suggested to try.
Yeah.
And
I mean, they messaged me back immediately after that. And where it was like, no, ignore that email.
but you're absolutely right. As far as a tech support way, the only time a waiting period is needed is if something's uninstalling, installing, or downloading. Unless you submitted a ticket to go like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing or what the fuck is going on with this issue. So you obviously send a message basically with all the files and everything needed off to a higher department, and then you wait for a response. Those are usually the only time waiting a 24 to 48 hour period is absolutely necessary.
And how is your music streaming program so invasive? And I'm not the only one with this problem. Their forums are filled with it. Like there's this one girl who had to delete her Facebook because of a stalker. Someone deleted her, like she needed to delete her Facebook because someone was stalking her, and because Spotify would not let go of her Facebook even though she was disconnected from it, every time she went on Spotify it would reactivate her Facebook. That's how invasive this is, and hard. Like, why are you so like ingrained in it that it is like almost impossible for you to, like, I still can't. And like I reinstalled the software, and now the Wired and Witty account just says my name. It just says my name with my profile picture, even though I'm signed in to Wired and Witty.
I have a theory regarding this. Okay, you want to hear my theory?
What?
And it goes along with just not only Spotify but other things, right? You know how like when a program initially comes out, it's usually badass as fuck. For example, let's say Spotify, right? It's pretty badass as fuck. You know, the minds that it took to create that probably no longer work there because they were either probably laid off or to cut budget cost, or they did such a great job that some other company was like, I'll pay you more.
Yeah.
Right? So the company didn't hold on to their people well enough. This probably goes with a lot of things. Didn't hold on to those minds tight enough, so they hired some fucking college grad who has no fucking work experience whatsoever, didn't create the software, and it's just like, here, fucking do it. And they don't know what the fuck they're doing. I guarantee you that happens more often than you think, especially in the tech world with everything's constantly changing and growing and things like that. The people that probably managed, like, did a great job at managing it, and you didn't even really care that they did a great job or didn't notice, and then they went off to greener pastures, or by their choice or not, is probably usually the case out of that. Because I used to work for a company named Palm, who's no longer around, right? And that was quickly noticeable when they started laying people off at one point, how the software just turned to dog shit, and how the support to get that support for that software turned into dog shit. Because I can tell you they probably laid off some of the people that made it work, but they didn't realize they were such an important cog until that cog was missing, and or they don't really care enough. So I'm not to say like Spotify is a piece of shit, but
no, they're not.
But I guarantee, like, that's my theory when it comes to these sort of things. Kind of like, remember when we were, I'm not gonna name the company, but when we were a tier 2
at the Poop Factory.
And we started losing people like Ronda.
Yeah.
And like the like real even Mason, you know, like some of like the really smart dudes.
Yeah.
Guess what happened to all the stats? They went in the fucking toilet.
Yep.
Issue resolution went way the fuck down too, because you let these people go off to get paid like $1 more an hour elsewhere, instead of just being like, yeah, we'll pay you more to keep them around. Because those were some really smart dudes when we were on there, and they just like fucking, yeah, that's okay, go get another job. And we kind of actually, they may have not realized that we need people like that, you know.
I think Mason is studying to be a physicist or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something really crazy.
Holy shit. I haven't seen or heard boo from that dude since he left.
Oh, yeah. He's got a beard now. He looks all cool. I mean, he looked cool before, but like he looks like even more cool now.
Yeah.
People just get cooler as they get older, but...
Funny story about my buddy Ronda. I remember a couple years ago, you were there, I'm pretty sure. A couple years ago, I was looking for an interesting Christmas gift for my father. And you got to understand, my father, he makes good money, and he has very limited hobbies and time. So finding a Christmas gift for him every year is a chore. And it's gotten more and more challenging as the years have gone on. But he has a favorite porn star. And he's met her and had like autographs with her and pictures with her and everything like that. And I was trying to find some nice poster of her, and you'd be surprised how hard it is to find like porn paraphernalia like that.
Oh.
I even went into like a couple different sex shops looking at their poster section of them and find one of this girl, and no dice.
Obviously.
So thankfully my buddy Ronda has his father's printing company. Well, his father owns a printing company, and I offered them money to do it, and they did. and that was an awesome year because like, okay, so to tell the story, I got there Christmas morning, and I got it all framed up in this poster, and and everyone informs me that a child is basically coming. I'm like, oh, I had no idea children were going to be present on Christmas morning here. No, I mean, usually there aren't at my folks' place. I mean, everybody's grown up.
As a kid.
Everybody's grown up now. But he wasn't, I don't think he was coming that. I don't think he was coming till later, but I learned a kid was coming either way. And I was like, okay, you might want to open this first ad. And my stepmom was like, what is it? It's not porn, is it? It's going to be something nasty.
Of course it's something nasty.
And of course, like, my dad opens it right at the crotch. Yep. And, wow, hello. And my stepmom starts losing it. I can't believe he got him that. Da, 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 da. He already has a man cave full of shit like this. Like, yeah, but it's not that big. It's like, oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah. And meanwhile, while she's like bitching at me, I look like behind her, and my dad's like looking back at me, giving me a thumbs up. This is cool, man. Yeah, my dad's a fucking perv. I don't care. Anyway, that was my story with one of our older buddies, and it's Christmas time, so I can tell it, right? Even though it's kind of inappropriate.
Yeah.
But I mean, you also gotta understand, me and my brother fucking fuck with each other sometimes. We'll make contraptions to get the gifts, and like I hung one of his gifts from a tree last year and covered it in peanut butter and birdseed, and put another one in concrete, and I froze another one in a giant ice block. And that was hilarious. Just like went outside and started smashing it.
Every year.
I haven't done anything this year, and I don't think we're going to.
No.
But yeah, it's fun when our Christmases usually involve power tools.
Yeah.
But we're fun. We have fun. I think that's the Christmas spirit, is fun, right?
I guess.
Fun and family. Well, I'm sorry you had such a bad time with Spotify this week.
Fuck them. No, fuck them. Because you know what they said? That I couldn't use Wired and Witty anymore. I had to create a new fucking account. Like, after they told me that they could do it. It's no longer
called Wired and Witty, or?
No, it's not called. It's called Wired_Witty. So there you go. There's our Spotify. It's called Wired_Witty. I said fuck them, and I just created a new account. So if you want to listen to our Firewatch.
That's
playlist.
actually a really cool idea, though, that you named each episode after a song. Yeah. Kind of like, I don't know if anybody's caught on to it, because I haven't got any comments. All of our Resident Evil titles start with an E.
You can tell which ones Patrick's has done, because they
I've used a thesaurus.
Yeah, he uses the thesaurus.
Because like after about 25, it got really challenging. But I do like the one I did recently of Eek.
Yeah, Eek.
Eek.
Yeah.
Which I think will be airing early next week. So, what else you got to talk about? Nothing? That's it? That's all we got?
No.
Really?
What tons of shit that we could talk about?
Oh, okay. What else is going on?
All fucking week.
True that. And like some sporting kind of news. Now that I don't know who watches sports. You got this Friday, or next Friday, I should say, December 30th, you got the Nunes versus Rousey fight. Rousey's coming back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, have you seen the trailer? She looks like she can get it.
Yeah.
She can get it all day, every day.
I know.
Oh, my God. She is amazing. And at the same time, like, she looks ready. I hope she wins. And if she does, that's okay. But she definitely she wants to come back.
Yeah.
Like, at least, if anything, to get her belt back. And I don't know how many fights she's going to stay around for, but hopefully it'll be a couple, because I'd like to. I don't know. We'll see. I can tell you now, if she loses, though, she'll probably cash out, which is going to be unfortunate.
But
she's still done a lot for the sport. Like, that's the thing. Like, even, like, I enjoy her as a fighter, and she's already starting to get on to. She's doing basically what like Dwayne Johnson did, was kind of use this as a platform to get into acting and shit like that. So that's really smart, because I mean, fuck trying to fight all your life, because that takes a toll on your body, and it's a cool way to make a living, and a really great one. But her, and as well as Conor McGregor, is going to be in Game of Thrones.
Conor McGregor is going to be in Game of Thrones.
Yes. So
it's Game of Thrones. I don't care.
They're trying to use this as a platform, which I wholeheartedly respect.
I will watch Conor McGregor in Game of Thrones, because it's Game of Thrones and they can do no wrong, so I trust them.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna do a good job
with that accent and everything. He'll fit right in.
Well, I know. Like I know you perceive Conor kind of like a dickhead, and he definitely can be, but the thing is, though, he is actually a genuinely, like, really cool guy as far as nice to his fans. Like he makes sure he signs things for fans because he says, they even asked him, like, at one point, like, do you ever get mad at fans for, like, selling your stuff? He's like, no. Like, if they want to make a couple $100 extra for me signing something for them, let them. Like, I want them to make that money. That's fine. That's cool. And he always stops and will take selfies with people, and he's very, very friendly as far as that goes. And he has the right to talk shit. He really does. You know, so he's shut everybody the fuck up so far. But I can't wait for December 30th. So that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. I'm somewhat excited.
Well, you're not excited to see Rousey come back?
Of course, I'm excited to see Rousey, but
you're worried. I can understand that.
I don't want to. I can't watch her. You know.
No, and I think honestly she probably learned from that
hard.
mistake because she shouldn't have chased.
Yeah, she did.
If she let her come to her and counter, that fight would have went a whole different way. But she went into it with like seeing red, and got in a more Holly Holm hit her. The more she just like charged at her, and just it was a giant mistake on her behalf, and it happens. We learn from adversity. If anything. Like even I've been watching some stand-up comedians because I would like to eventually do, like, try at least like an open mic at one night. And they say honestly, you learn way more from the nights you get booed off the stage than you do with the nights you're people laugh and cheer and
because it's the harshest form of feedback. I used to do that. I used to do open mic, and some days it was great. Other days, not so great. Yeah, and then I would just know, like, okay, well, I need to get rid of that joke, or I need to redo this bit.
Yeah.
See what works.
And you're going to learn more from your fuck-ups than you will your successes. And that goes with everything in life. Wow, we're being all philosophical. Because trust me, when I overdrafted my bank account once, that shit did not happen again.
Oh, really?
And it happened twice. And for, like I forget, I think it was like for toothpaste and cheeseburgers. It was like, wow, those are $68 fucking cheeseburgers and fucking toothpaste. And thankfully, like, the bank was like, we'll give you one of those overdraft fees back. And I was like, thank you so much. And so I ate $36 cheeseburgers, basically, is the way I look at it.
I overdrafted many a time. And I've gotten to the point now where I used to like when I worked at the Mexican restaurant and I didn't make enough money. It happened all the fucking time, to where I'd be paying like $300 in like overdraft fees. But now it happens so infrequently that when it does happen, I like the other day, not the other day, but like a year ago. I think it was about a year ago. My bank charged me. I like went over by $1 because I had gotten gas like the day before, and it overdrafted me about $1, and then it ended up costing me $35.
Yeah.
And then a bill went in, and it cost me another $35
plus whatever the bill is. Yeah.
But I get paid at 11:45 at night. So like the day, but like on a Thursday. So I had the money in there, pending. It was like in there, and I can access it and use it. But anyway, so.
Most banks are pretty chill with, like, they'll usually at least give you one of them back if not if you explain the situation. They can probably give them back pretty much. Like it's really at their discretion. Like they don't necessarily have to, but a lot of them just to keep you around, they'll give them back. The ones at least that are deserving. Because in my situation, I was definitely admitting fault, and I was just like, is there anything you can do for me? And they were like, yeah, here's one back. So I was grateful for it.
No. Sasha, don't play that shit.
In your case, it was like more of like it shouldn't have happened in the first place. I agree. Mm-hmm. In my case, like I fucked up.
Oh, I got it back.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Like I called them at 8:00 in the morning when I was like half awake because I woke up and I like looked at my account and I saw what happened, and I called them, and a nice man at the name of Scott answered, and I said, "Why am I being charged 2 overdraft fees?" And he was like, "Oh, well, because your bills went in at 12, and when the bill goes in at 12, and then your transaction for the gas station went at 12, you didn't have the money in your account." And I was like, "Well, according to my activity at 11:45, I had over $1,000 in my account." And he was like, well, yeah, but and I'm like,
they tried like defending themselves, like,
yeah, and he's like, and I'm like, Scott, and I honestly said this, and I was like, is this a time machine dealership? And he was like, pardon me, Miss Thompson? I was like, is this a time machine dealership? And he's like, no, I don't understand the question. I'm like, if you don't deal in time machines, then from what I'm seeing is I had money at 11:45 and the transactions went through at 12. Therefore, I should not be charged an overdraft fee. Isn't that what this means? Or are you a time machine dealership? And he was like, well, yeah, we'll take them both off.
Oh yeah, damn right you
Yeah,
will.
you fucking
In
will.
your case, yeah, you got fucked, and I'm glad you called him out on that. And that's definitely good because fucking screwed over by people and things like that. What's all this I hear about like Super Mario Run getting shitty reviews and now like their stock plummeting a little
Excuse
bit?
me?
Or, yeah.
I thought it just said that they got 40 million.
Again, I haven't really
days.
looked. Yeah, it's got 40 million downloaded 40 million times in 4 days, which is great. But there was a little news story. Again, I didn't do enough investigation, and my apologies. Is that due to poor reviews, Nintendo stock drops for Mario Run.
I don't understand
I don't
what
know.
the poor reviews is. It's a run game. It's like Temple Run. You just go. So I understand why there would be poor reviews. If people are expecting the like Mario Galaxy or something, then they're fucking wrong.
Yeah, bad reviews for Super Mario Run are sending Nintendo stocks. Nintendo's stock plunged 7.1% Monday, bringing the total drop since the game's release more than 11%. Bloomberg. It was one of the Bloomberg reports. I was just curious if you heard or seen anything about it.
No, I haven't heard.
It looks cute and
anything
fun.
about
I mean,
that.
that's unfortunate that a bad review or even bad reviews.
Are you sure that that's actually accurate? Because
it's
when
on
you
4chan, I don't know.
if it's on 4chan.
No, 4chin.
Oh, Fortune?
Fortune.
Because I don't see any. Like, if you type Nintendo into Google, the first, it should be coming up. There's nothing about it coming up.
It was like news of Nintendo.
See, Nintendo stock is falling even though Super Mario Run is a hit. It's not because of Super Mario Run.
No, it's something else to do. It's also something else going on, I'm sure. It's probably their sales numbers aren't looking all that great. But whatever. I'm sure once that Switch comes out, I'm sure they'll be fine. I was just curious if you've heard anything.
No.
No, okay. And what aren't you gonna start collecting all the Overwatch comics that are coming
Fuck
out?
that. I mean, even though they made the main character gay, which I fucking knew. Like, come on. I sensed it as soon as Kita started playing that game, and I was watching what was those after screens or whatever. Her and that sniper chick. I was like, yeah, this character's gay. And it took a comic to come out for everyone to be like, oh, what's it's not revolutionary. Jeez. I saw. I think on Twitter someone made the comment of oh, Overwatch is being so revolutionary. First openly ape character to come out. And it was the picture of the gorilla guy. Good job.
And did you want to end it with a reaction video?
To what?
Because I haven't even seen this yet.
What?
Emoji's movie.
Oh, fucking hell.
Have you seen the trailer?
No.
Do you want to end it with a reaction? Because I just heard about this and I thought it was fake for a moment, but nope, I just confirmed there's an Emoji's movie. It's upcoming 2017. An animated adventure comedy directed by Tony Leondis? Leondis. Yeah, sorry, I don't know. Eric Siegel and Mike
They
White.
look like big-headed children. Literally.
You don't have to watch it if you don't want to.
Preparing myself mentally. Oh, and Alana is in this? Ugh. God damn it.
Alright, and play.
Is this for real? Is this real life? TJ Miller, no. James Corden?
Jesus.
What the fuck?
No, what I'm probably going to do when I post that is I'm not going to play the song because there was a whole Express Yourself song playing. But, so there's apparently emojis. It almost kind of looks like, what was that one? The Feelings.
Oh God, let me guess. They work in a cell phone, and the the place, like, it's supposed to be like a corporate hellhole. Yeah,
kinda
I get it.
Kind of like Wreck-It Ralph in a way. It was like they all were like in an arcade, and they would all like meet up like
After
through the
work.
power chords after work, and they're like a therapy session and shit.
Stupid.
Yeah, I mean, apparently I guess that Sing animated movie is getting like all sorts of awards and shit like that.
Yeah, I would actually want to see that because, of course, it's a singing competition movie, so of course I want to see it. It's like my one vice, singing competitions.
And I'm also probably going to go see. I mean, I'm sure it's probably classified more as like a romantic comedy, but I'm going to go see Why Him on Christmas Day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. Both Bryan Cranston and James Franco were on the show Hot Ones yesterday, where they eat the hot wings.
Oh yeah, I saw
and
that.
They did the interview. Oh, it was actually pretty funny. It was pretty good.
I'm probably gonna see Hidden Figures with my mom.
Nice, cool. All right, well that's all I got. You got anything else you want to talk about?
Nope, just fuck Spotify. Like okay. Look,
literally. Don't go jump on Spotify's dick.
Fuck them. Yeah, but like, I like put on Twitter. I was like, ring the battle bells and alert the neighboring villages. I'm officially like at war with Spotify. And I put a GIF of like from Lord of the Rings when they were lighting the torches.
Oh,
I was so mad. But anyway, yeah, fuck them.
Oh, but yeah. No, and just so you guys know, apparently Sasha has informed me I'm going to be playing some game for the New Year's called Party Hard. Sounds fun. I'm all about a good party. So, and then next podcast we're going to do New Year's resolutions and other fucking fun things. So stay motherfucking tuned. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Happy.
Merry Kwanzaa.
Happy
Hanukkah.
Love you guys.
Happy solstice or whatever.
Solstice
no, solstice already passed. Sorry, my bad.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Bye.